Top 10 Early Warning Signs of a Hidden Heart Attack. Don't ignore these silent screams. Heart attacks can strike suddenly, but sometimes they send subtle warnings. This video explores the top 10 early warning signs of a hidden heart attack. We'll break down these often overlooked symptoms so you can be informed and empowered. From unusual fatigue to unexplained sweating, this video equips you to recognize the signs your body might be sending. Let's begin with the most common symptom: chest pain or discomfort. This discomfort isn't always a sharp pain, but can often feel like pressure, tightness, squeezing, or even a sense of fullness in the chest. The sensation can be constant, persistently nagging at you, or it might intermittently come and go, playing a confusing game of hide and seek. But there's more to it. This chest discomfort isn't restricted to the chest alone. It can be a traveling troublemaker, radiating to different parts of your body: your arms, back, neck, jaw, or even your stomach. It's as if the discomfort is casting a wide net, affecting various areas. It's important to remember that every individual's experience with this symptom can be unique. So, if you feel a discomfort that's unusual for you, don't dismiss it. Never ignore chest discomfort. It's your body's way of telling you something's not right. Next up, we have shortness of breath. This symptom can be quite unsettling. It can occur with or without chest pain, making it a bit tricky to associate with a heart attack. Imagine feeling like you're running a marathon, gasping for air, but you're just sitting still or doing light activities. That's what shortness of breath can feel like. It's like an invisible hand is squeezing your lungs, making it impossible for you to draw a deep, satisfying breath. This can happen even when you're at rest and not exerting yourself in any way. It's as if your body is sending out an SOS, a silent cry for help. So if you find yourself panting or struggling for breath when there's no obvious reason why, don't brush it off. Shortness of breath is a red flag. Listen to your body and seek help if you experience this. Now let's talk about some symptoms that might surprise you. When it comes to heart attacks, the signs aren't always as dramatic as clutching your chest and falling to the floor. Sometimes they show up in subtle, unexpected ways. Consider, for instance, breaking out in a cold sweat. You might be sitting comfortably in a cool room, yet find yourself drenched in sweat for no apparent reason. This sudden, inexplicable cold sweat can accompany chest pain, but it can also occur on its own. It's your body's way of saying, hey, something's not right. Next, let's discuss nausea or vomiting. Now, we've all felt sick to our stomachs at times, maybe after a spicy meal or a roller coaster ride, but when these feelings are a sign of a heart attack, they're often accompanied by other symptoms on this list. This can be especially true for women who might not experience the classic chest pain as prominently as men do. Feeling lightheaded or dizzy is another symptom that can sneak up on you. You might feel like you're about to faint, or everything around you starts spinning. This isn't just a sign of dehydration or lack of sleep. It could be your heart trying to send you a message. Finally, we have unusual fatigue. We're not talking about the typical tiredness you feel after a long day of work or a strenuous workout. This is an unexplained, persistent fatigue that just doesn't seem right. You might feel unusually tired or weak, even when you haven't done anything particularly exhausting. This symptom is especially common in women and older adults. So there you have it. Breaking out in a cold sweat, nausea or vomiting, feeling lightheaded or dizzy, and unusual fatigue. These are all symptoms of a potential heart attack that can often be overlooked. Remember, heart attack symptoms are not always what you'd expect. Don't dismiss these unusual signs. Pain or discomfort in the arms or shoulders can also be a warning sign. This might sound strange, but heart-related discomfort can sometimes radiate beyond the chest. You see, the heart shares a complex network of nerves with different parts of the body. When your heart is in distress, these nerves can send signals that are felt as pain or discomfort in areas you wouldn't typically associate with your heart, like your arms, shoulders, back, neck, jaw, or stomach. It's like your body's version of a distress flare trying to get your attention. Now, this discomfort isn't always intense. It can be subtle, a dull ache, or a slight twinge. But even these seemingly insignificant sensations shouldn't be ignored. They might be your body's way of hinting that something isn't quite right. And it's not just about discomfort in other areas. Let's talk about your heartbeat. A healthy heart beats in a steady, regular rhythm. But sometimes, you might experience palpitations, a sensation where your heart feels like it's pounding, racing, or fluttering. Or you could notice an irregular heartbeat, where the rhythm of your heartbeats is off. These palpitations can occur for various reasons: stress, too much caffeine, or certain medications, for example. But sometimes they're a sign that your heart is struggling, It's like your heart is running a marathon, even when you're sitting still. And that's not something to brush off. So, what's the takeaway here? Listen to your body. It's smarter than you might think, and it's often trying to tell you something. If you notice pain or discomfort in unexpected areas, or if your heartbeat seems off, don't dismiss it. These could be early warning signs of a hidden heart attack. Pay attention to your body. Pain in unexpected areas and changes in your heartbeat shouldn't be overlooked. After all, it's better to err on the side of caution when it comes to your heart health. Finally, indigestion or heartburn and feelings of anxiety can be warning signs of a heart attack. Yes, it's true. Those common discomforts that you often dismiss as a result of overeating or stress might be more than they seem. Indigestion, characterized by discomfort in your upper abdomen, could be a sign of a heart attack, particularly in women. It's not your regular heartburn flare-up. It's persistent, it's intense, and it doesn't respond to typical heartburn remedies. In tandem with this, an overwhelming feeling of anxiety or a general sense of impending doom can also be a warning sign. It's not your typical worried or nervous feeling. It's a sudden, all-encompassing sensation of unease. It's a fear that doesn't have a source, a dread that something terrible is about to happen. This can be a red flag, especially for women. These symptoms are your body's way of signaling that something is wrong. It's crucial to listen to your body, to recognize these signs, and to take action. But the question is, how do we take control? How do we preemptively act against these silent screams? Well, the answer lies in a proactive approach to health. It's about making lifestyle changes, eating a balanced diet, exercising regularly, and supplementing with health products that support your heart's health. We've curated a range of products to help you do just that. From supplements that improve heart health to gym gear that makes regular exercise a breeze, we've got you covered. It's time to take control of your health. It's time to equip yourself with the knowledge and the tools to recognize the early warning signs of a hidden heart attack and to act accordingly. So, don't wait for the silent screams to become deafening roars. Take control of your health for good with our range of supplements, gym gear, and other health products. Click the link in the description and first comment. Remember, your health is in your hands.